Petaluma is a decently sized town with a population just shy of 60,000 residents. However, it has maintained a small town feel largely in part to its small businesses. One such business is the Vichimoto Cafe, which was started in 2014 in the back of Alan and Shelley Hermanson's warehouse. Alan and Shelley, longtime Petaluma residents, enjoy the small town feel.
Having moved up here from Los Angeles, and since that time, it's gone from being a real sleepy little place to a much more lively environment with lots of events on weekends in the summers, lots of great things for families to do, lots of great things for just anybody to participate in throughout the whole year. Even though we're removed 38 miles from the Golden Gate Bridge or so, you still feel like you're part of the bigger Bay Area as well.
So Petaluma has a pretty generous population, but it feels like a small town. And anywhere we go, we run into people we know, and it's just a very family-oriented community, and that's something that we really love about Petaluma.
Alan made a name for himself designing apparel for bicycle and race car teams. However, his vision extended far beyond that.
Something I was involved in prior to Vici, but then with Vici, something I always wanted to do was start a line of casual apparel, everyday wear for men that it has a subtle motorsport theme to the apparel and something that men can wear to work in a casual work environment. It wasn't for 7 years or maybe more that this just sat there idly in the back of my mind as a thought and how to do this as far as starting this line of apparel. And one day I had the idea, maybe if I create a cafe that has a motorsport theme that's part of my existing business, this motorsport themed cafe could be a place that I could invite people to that are enthusiasts.
After finding a coffee cart for sale at his church, Alan pitched his idea to Shelley.
So my initial reaction was, I really don't want to start one more new thing. He's an entrepreneur, so he's always getting these crazy ideas, and I'm sort of the grounded one, so we're a good team, but because without his vision, we wouldn't be here, and then hopefully without my support and sort of grounded skills, we made this come together. But yeah, initially I was like, what? But here we are, we did it, so.
While Alan started the coffee cart with one thing in mind, the business quickly showed that it had more to offer.
Being part of this cafe, and as I said, this wasn't started because I've wanted to be a cafe owner my whole life, but it was more of a means to an end. But it's been a great process and one where we've been able to meet a lot of people in the community.
So one of our favorite parts about running the cafe is just meeting our customers and getting to know them, and we've learned that there really is 2 or 3 degrees of separation in Petaluma, and a lot of times we meet people that know other people that we know, and sometimes we meet people we don't know and we never would have run across if it hadn't been for the cafe. Working together all the time is it has its challenges, but it's actually been really great for our relationship. We have to work together, not just with the things that we do at home, but with the business, and we don't always see things the same way, but we each bring something to the working relationship that actually is really good. It's actually been really fun, and every moment isn't wonderful, but the big picture is, so.
Alan's vision for the cafe remains the same, to become a community hub for all things powered by a motor and running on wheels.
My idea for Vichimoto is to see the clothing line come to fruition, to see it become something that consumers, motorsport enthusiasts specifically, enjoy wearing, and to see, now that I have the cafe, I'd love to see it become this destination spot where people want to come hang out on weekends, and that we can grow as far as the facility is concerned to accommodate the people that come, and maybe someday have music here, to have car swap meets here, to have not just car, but motorcycle and car events here. Whatever it comes to be, but that's what I would love to see, is just to see on the weekends this place just thriving with people having a good time, and that revolving around their passion, which could be anything that runs on petrol. It could be also diesel, I guess, but and someday probably electricity. But for now, petrol heads are what we're focused on, and would love to just see more and more and more of them show up here.
This video is brought to you by the SRJC-J55 Digital Media Journalism class.